So you've built an email list, or perhaps you don't even have an email list. You're probably driving traffic through paid ads, perhaps Facebook, Instagram, Google, or any other social media platform. You spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on ads, and you feel like you still aren't getting any sales or the results that you would like. And it all comes down to a few things and a couple of reasons why people aren't buying from you specifically. The first thing I want to share with you is your reputation, because reputation in the online business space is so crucial, because you get endless amounts of sort of coaches and mentors and people who you could look and seek advice from. You know, how do you even stand out? How do you stand out amongst all these coaches and other leaders in your field? It all comes down to reputation in the end. You know, people need to get to know you, like you, and trust you before they make a buying decision. And usually when they buy, it's based on emotion as opposed to some rational, logical decision. So it's not just about chucking some ads to your landing page or your sales page and hoping for sales. You need to build some rapport first, some authority. People need to get to know you first. You know, who are you and why should they listen to you? One of the fastest and easiest ways to actually build that rapport and trust is to get on video. Now, it may seem daunting for a few of you, or perhaps a large percentage of you, to get on video, or perhaps to put your face in front of the camera and to show the world that this is who you are. But if you're just behind the computer as an unknown, anonymous person trying to sell products, it's going to be a lot harder. It's not impossible, but it's just not going to help you stand out in front of the crowd. So what I like to do to build that trust and relationships with my audience is that I like to share stories, you know, how I got started online. And you want to be able to share with the world and your audience that you are just the same as them. You know, you want to be in their shoes, be relatable, and so that they can resonate with you. So then try to talk it up and sound all professional. You know, that's not the right approach if you want to connect with your audience. Another thing I like to do is when I email my subscribers, I'm not just bombarding them with promotional offers. I also like to share advice, tips, and how-tos to help them actually get results in their online business. So it may be tempting, if you have an email list, to just keep promoting offer after offer. But in the end, what you're going to do is burn them out and people will unsubscribe really fast. Now, reputation is one thing, but having a high converting product or offer is another. So if people aren't buying from you and you just can't make that sale or get that conversion, it may all come down to your offer. Now, your product is one thing, but if your sales copy isn't conveying clearly the benefits of your product and why they should get your product, then that's the reason why you're probably not getting any conversions. What I would do is do a split test, you know, an A/B split test, where you're testing one element versus another. The first thing I would test is your headline, because your headline is the first thing that someone sees when they land on your webpage. Now, there's a lot involved when it comes to sales copy, so I won't go over everything, but what I do like to do is think about what's in it for your potential customer. Always think in the mind of your customer. You got to think, what's in it for me? You know, what's in it for your customer? So that's sales copy, and I don't want to share too much on sales copy because that deserves another video, but I do have a relevant video if you want to keep watching and learn why copywriting is crucial in terms of sales. Now, the next reason why people aren't buying from you is because you're not consistent with your messaging and you're not consistent with your marketing. Now, what this means is that, let's say you email, but you email them, let's say multiple times a day, but then after that, you're non-existent. You don't email for a while and, you know, for whatever reason, and then you come back, let's say a month or 2 months later. So when at that time, you know, people will have already forgotten about you. So you can't expect people to buy from you right off the bat. You've got to be consistent with your messaging, be consistent with adding and delivering value to your audience. In the end, you can't go wrong with just giving and being kind to others. You know, giving is a law, you know, it's a law of reciprocity. The more you give out to the world, the more you'll get back in the end. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching, and be sure to watch these next relevant videos to help you continue growing your online business.